FIE for approximately 2 years, started in 2007. And then in 2009, they opened up another field examiner spot for Utah. And I applied, and I was lucky enough to be hired on in November of that year. Getting out to meet the people, driving out, seeing the different types of beneficiaries, knowing that I'm getting to help them, getting their retros released, making sure that their pay is getting taken care of, making sure they're getting the benefits they're authorized, and helping them. It's great when you leave and getting the little old beneficiary ladies giving you a big hug, telling you thank you so very much for helping them. Well, I'll be honest, in the beginning, I'm one of those guys, technology kind of scares me, makes me a little nervous, so I kind of fight it in the very beginning. But over the past few years, I've really come on board, become comfortable with it. I've really come to like the changes and accept them, and they've made my job a whole lot easier. This latest BEFIS change with FELUX, an offline client, to be able to go out, meet with the client, the beneficiary, to be able to complete my report while I'm there with them, be able to answer all the questions, complete my report, and then know that when I leave, I'm done, essentially, except for maybe some review, and to be able to do the couple letters before I actually turn the report in. It speeds things up, it makes it easier for me, and it makes me so that I can visit more beneficiaries throughout the month. Well, after I come into the home, I let them know that I am going to be using my computer. That I do need to complete a report. You'll find that most people are very familiar with the use of computers now. They almost expect you to have some type of computer with you when you come to their home. I do try to break the ice with them. I let them know that I will be using the computer. I'll be typing my answers in there, and I do ask them to not make fun of me while I'm typing, because I'm not the greatest typist in the world. And they do seem to be comfortable with it. They don't seem to have any problems. After I finish my visit, most of the information is in the system. But of course, as I said, my typing isn't always the greatest. You'll find sometimes in between appointments, you have 15-20 minutes worth of downtime. What I do is I go find where my next appointment is to make sure that I am on time. And then, if I have a few extra minutes, I'll find a shady spot underneath the tree, and I'll sit in my car and I'll pull that last report up. I'll verify all my information. I'll review the report to make sure my spelling's correct, my grammar is what it should be, and then my report is complete. I can then do all my letters. I can then check them all for accuracy. I can save them into my folders so that I know as soon as I get home and I plug back in and I go back online, everything is immediately transferred into BEFIS, and I am ready to close out the report as soon as I log back on. With offline client, you can comfortably, or I can comfortably accomplish or visit 20 to 25 clients per month, even with driving my 2,000 to 2,500 miles per month, without really without doing overtime, without having to really stress, without having to really push it. It's a very comfortable pace. 20 is without question. 25 is very comfortable. Sometimes even more, depending if I can get them closer. But I drive a lot, so it's it really helps me out. It just makes it so I can do a lot more. You do it by hand. By the time you do all your research, go out and visit the client, write everything down by hand, then come back, type everything by hand, you're struggling to get, half that many. Probably from minute one, that was the job I knew that I would want. I've been a police officer my whole life, in the military and with the Utah Highway Patrol. I like to do investigations. I like to get out and help people, and I like to get out and meet people. So this looked like the job for me, and it has turned out to be the job for me. I love my job.